Hello everyone, I am so glad you're here. Welcome to How Ines Rolls. It's another week and another haul, and I am trying to get the most food and even some stock up items that I could get. So today I'm going to Walmart and I'm going to be using their Scan and Go, which is such a lifesaver. So let's head over to Walmart and I'm taking you with me. Let's go. Using the Walmart Scan and Go is so easy. You just scan it and it pulls up and it keeps a running total. So easy. And then I pack them as I scan them. Okay, so I love the Scan and Go. I showed you a little bit of how I do it. For somebody like going by myself, like if I'm just going without like Paul or Ezra to kind of calculate for me, I love the running total. And so that's been a real lifesaver. And I've kind of gotten a system down where I use the top part of the basket to put all the items that I need. And then like I wait for about like, I don't know, until it's almost full. And then I kind of pull over into an aisle that, you know, or a section of the aisle where it's less crowded. And then I bag it really fast. And then I go and do it again, put everything that I'm scanning on the top, scan it really quick, and then bag it. So it kind of gets me into a good little rhythm. When I first started doing it, I would just like one scan, bag, one scan. So I felt like I was stopping a lot. But now I think I got a good system going. So this is what about $125 bought me. Not very much, you guys. Now, yes, granted, these are reusable bags. For the majority, I think I brought a few extras. Yes. Ezra's over there behind the camera waving. But it's still, it like pains me to see this happening when families like our family and many of your families are budgeting for week to week food. We've made changes. We don't go out to eat very often now. Or it's like Little Caesar's pizza, if you know what I mean. So I have to start thinking like what my kids are going to want to eat for lunch and dinners and breakfast, but that isn't just like, here's a cheese sandwich. Do you know what I mean? Like some variations, some differences in meals. So this is what I got and I can't wait to show you. I did get some things that I don't normally get or some things that I was so happy to find. So let's start unpacking. I'll go bag by bag and show you. So I did say it was $125, but $7 of that went to like pharmacy goods. So really it was more like $118-ish. So, wow, that's much better. But I bought all of these. I needed to get like all the baggies. So some sandwich and then freezer baggies. So what I like doing is having Paul grill like 10 pounds of chicken, if that's what we have in the freezer. And then I just let it come to, you know, cool down. And then I put them in freezer bags by meals. So like about 2 to 3 chicken breasts, maybe even one by itself, depending on what we're having. I just can pull it right out of the freezer and it's so easy to make a quick meal for dinners or lunches. And that's been working for our family for like the last month or so. So I'm gonna keep going with that. So I definitely needed some freezer bags and some more aluminum foil. And whoa, just kidding. These bread bags, they are amazing to have. So if I'm doing something that is, I don't know, like hard-boiled eggs or something, I can just put them in one of these when they've come to room temperature, put them in the refrigerator, and not really use a sealed baggie. So there's a lot in here, like 100, and it was $3. So I feel like I get a really good amount for the price. All right, I picked up a couple of these hash browns. Now, they did not have our favorite tater tots, but we do have breakfast for dinner a lot. And so I thought we should just have some of these Plus, Easter's right around the corner if I don't use them for breakfast. And I make funeral potatoes. And so I'll try to link that recipe down below the video so that you can see how to make like the most delicious cheesy potatoes ever. So, and you definitely would, I love using these hash brown, the cubed ones, but you could use any really potato, even fresh potatoes. I've done that too. I bought Paul just some Starburst. He is, I will say he's doing such a good job eating gluten-free, but sometimes when he just wants a little treat, you know, these are just jelly beans. So just a little treat and snack. Picked up some waffles for the boys. I have been making pancakes as well. In fact, last night I made a gluten-free version of a pancake using oatmeal. Now I took oatmeal and blended it with an immersion blender and made oat flour. You guys, I was like, what? So I'm gonna try making more things with oat flour to help with Paul to enjoy some treats here and there, or, you know, just have like pancakes, you know? So I'm gonna try making it today. I'll make some oat flour and make my pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, and let's see how they turn out. I'll report back. So it's exciting. I didn't realize how easy it was to make oat flour. I bought the store brand taquitos. I thought we should try them. The other brand that we normally get was about $1.50 more. I think trying these will be a good experiment, and it's better on the pocketbook for sure. And of course, I have to get emergency pizza. So this was like $3 to get. The boys will eat it when they are feeling snacky. Super easy to make too. Just picked up some cream cheese for some recipes I have in mind. And I picked up some more rice. We go through a lot of rice, especially that whenever I make like fried rice, I use like 3 cups of this. So, or if I make arroz con pollo, I'm making like rice dishes like at least 3 times a week. So definitely need to keep a lot of this on hand, and it's a good item to rotate out in your food pantries too. So if you're thinking about stocking up some, I like buying like these 5 to 10 pounds. This is 5 pounds, but I also like getting the 10-pound ones too, and then just having that on hand to rotate them out. So that way they're not sitting in your pantry for too long, and it actually helps me to budget for it better too. And you guys, I think I know I've talked about these before. These watermelon slices, it says it's chewy candy, but it also has like a sour tang to them, are my favorite of the candies. So at my store that I work at in some evenings and night, the manager was doing like an employee appreciation like goodie bag. And we didn't know that, but she was asking like, what's your favorite candy, Ines? And I'm like, oh, sour watermelons are so good. She didn't get me this kind, which was fine, but she got me another kind, and it was still very good. But these are not quite as sour. They're almost more sweet and have a little tang to them, and they are so good. So if you ever see them at Walmart, they're only 98 cents a bag. So if you try it, please let me know what you thought. Let's keep going. All right, next up, I picked up some breads. So I just picked up some hamburger buns. Because Paul is going more gluten-free, I know that Kobe and Jonas are kind of thinking about doing some of that stuff as well. Now, when I say that my family has decided to do some of these things, it's trying to get less gluten and less dairy into their diets because they're having some tummy issues, some joint issues, sore muscles and back, and even some skin stuff. So if we can pull some of these things out, we know that Paul already has a sensitivity. We already know that Kobe has a sensitivity. So and the rest of us just kind of like go, well, maybe we might be in denial, but we are just doing our best. So whenever I say we eat a little bit more gluten-free, it's less gluten in our diet rather than the same amount we've been going for. So I did buy some whole wheat bread mostly for Ezra because he loves it so much, and just some buns. Now these buns, there's only 8 here, and so it'll just be for like a couple of us, maybe like 3 of us. And then the rest are just gonna, I have some gluten-free bread that they could use as in replacement of a bun. Love our grandma sycamore, so definitely have to get that. This was like $3.40. Oh my gosh. About as much as these 18 eggs. So I have not seen eggs on sale, and I also have to report the freezer areas for the frozen chicken was very, very minuscule, like a couple of bags here and there, mostly gone. So that's something to keep watch out, friends. You just kind of look, if you have sales, buy it. If you don't have sales, just look for it and just go to the best place to buy the best priced item. So we're gonna do our best, right? I picked up some yogurt. I have been loving having some eggs with a little bit of yogurt in the morning. It's just been really nice to have. Some more oatmeal for Paul for his breakfast. He'll take like 2 of these in a to-go mug, and some sliced apples. And I didn't get those, but we do have a bunch in the fridge, so we're good. And also he could just take some bananas if he wants. I did pick up some more chocolate chips. I'm not sure if I already showed you these, but we're making pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. And like I said, I'm gonna use that oat flour. And then I picked up some different kinds of cereal, just these Frosted Flakes. Normally these are $1, but when I went today, they were only 75 cents. So I probably should have picked up another one, but that's okay. Something different for Ezzy to have and to try. All right, I picked up a 5-pound bag of potatoes. I am gonna be heading to Winco next week, so I can pick up even more great deals at Winco, and hopefully more potatoes, because these were like one of the only bags. They only had 5-pound bags, and our family can easily go through about 10 a week. So tell me some of your favorite recipes that you do with potatoes. I'm so curious, just so I can get maybe some good inspiration. I'd love to know. All right, I picked up some milk. We're going through milk because the kids are having cereal. Butter, you guys. So it was like 6 something. Like I want to say like 6.30 something. That's not cheap. But I need it. So look for the sales on butter too. I picked up some more oil for our back pantry, along with a couple of these minced onions. We go through a lot of these for sure. So I am still keeping in mind that I have a working pantry, so I pull from the back and then add more to the back. Plus, we are having a food drive for the local school, so I'm probably going to be donating some of my items, which is, I just feel so blessed to be able to do that. So I'm happy to donate for sure. I picked up a couple of the pumpkins. I did say I was gonna make some muffins here, so I wanna make sure I have these on hand. And honestly, in our home, we don't have pumpkin muffins just in the fall. We have them like all year long. Right, Ezra?
Yeah.
So good. So we just love how moist they are, but then how dense they are. They're just a good muffin recipe. So yeah. And then I picked up some sauces, some teriyaki sauce marinade, and some Sweet Baby Ray's, and of course our favorite, the Hunt's ketchup. That's my favorite ketchup. I was looking for Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and they didn't have the Walmart brand, and that one is like $1 versus like the name brand was like $3 more. So I always like to try to get those store brands for the bigger discounts. I picked up Paul some of this coffee cake. It's called Cinnamon Swirl. It is so good, you guys. You can't even tell that it's like gluten-free, really. So it's just nice to have a little breakfasty treat, like maybe on the weekends. And so it's just something that I know he really enjoys from time to time. Another thing that I picked up was this cheeseburger mac. So it's just basically, I think it might have, it does have the powdery mix or the Velveeta mix. So I don't make it very often for him. But when we have something that we need to go to because we have practices and a quick and fast meal, he can make this for sure. And they were on the shelves, you guys. Attention, attention. They might be back. They weren't at my store for a couple of weeks. I was a little sad. But these ones, the Walmart brand, The cupcakes are so good, like my favorite. I mean, Little Debbie's is good, I will say that. From time to time, me and the kids are just fans of this brand. So just kind of take a look, kind of search it out. You won't be disappointed. Okay, I picked up 2 meats. This was all the meats and proteins that I could get this week. I don't know, I felt like I could have gotten ground beef, but I do have a good amount of ground beef from Costco, from my Costco haul. So I picked up just some honey ham. This was $8.78 for my family. I thought it would be a really good dinner. I've done that before. And then I make like, you know, like the traditional fixins of like mashed potatoes, and maybe I'll make like a stuffing. We have that too. So we'll see what I make. And then I picked up some sausage patties. So these are gonna be great for breakfast, but also when we have breakfast for dinner, this is so good to have. So we really, really like it. My last items, I picked up some corn tortillas so I can make some more enchilada casserole. And this is my favorite thing ever. Normally when I go to Walmart, I will pick up some macaroni salad just for me. So this will be like a couple of days, maybe 3 days that I can add it with my lunches. And I know nobody will eat it because nobody likes mayonnaise at my house except for me. You guys, but let me know down below if you're a fan of macaroni salad or not. You guys, thanks so much for coming with me to Walmart. Doing the scan and go is so fun and so easy to do. It's with your membership with Walmart Plus. Now, I don't always have that membership. I will plan ahead, give myself a couple months, then kind of put it on pause, then do the same thing. So it's kind of like Netflix or some of the streaming services, but it's just something that I have. But when I have it, oh my gosh, what a lifesaver it is, really. So thanks so much for going with me. Have a wonderful day, rollers. Stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.